Stronger every day, where we love the Word of God just like we love our coffee, strong and fresh. And God always has your miracle in mind. I hope everybody is having an incredible day. And I want everybody to jump on here and share the show, get this out to as many people as possible. And we want to come on here and give everybody a chance and an opportunity to be a part of the show. And we here at Standing Strong Ministries, we're standing strong for signs, wonders, and miracles, and preserving Pentecost for generations. And I just want to get on here, and I want you to be very intentional this morning. And when I'm giving each of these points, I want you to really hear it. I want you to relay it. I want you to type it out. I want you to take notes. I want you to keep it with you. And so many times I feel like that us as Christians, um, we need to be a little bit more intentional when it comes to the way that we live, the way that we conduct ourselves as Christians. And we must be intentional. Hey, Barbara, thank you. Glad to see you from Texas. We must be intentional with the way that we live. And just want to come on here, and I want to give you several ways that I feel like that we can be intentional when it comes to the way that we conduct ourselves and the way that we intentionally live. So remember, type these out, put them in the comment section, and so I'm going to give you 4 or 5 ways that I feel like that you should show be more intentional with the way that you live. Here's number one. You should be intentional on how you act. I want you to put that in the comment section. We should be intentional on how we act. Everything we do, we need to understand that someone is watching us. Now, um, I feel like that we need to understand that the way we act, the way we carry ourselves is a huge conductor of how God is moving and flowing in our lives. So, um, I just I want to come on here, and I want to give you an opportunity to really understand that how we act really does matter. How we live really does matter. And so our behavior matters, our attitude matters, our mindset matters. Everything we do, everything we act, it really matters. So we've got to be intentional on how we act. We've got to be intentional on how we live. We've got to be intentional when it comes to the way we conduct ourselves. So, how we act, being intentional on how we live is vitally important. Here's number two. We need to be intentional when it comes to the way that we speak. Okay. Gossip, um, obnoxiousness, uh, doubt, unbelief are all powerful conductors on how we speak. We've got to be intentional. I love what Mark 11:23 and 24 says, that we've got to, it says this, it says that whosoever shall say unto this mountain, be thou removed and cast into the sea, he shall have whatsoever he saith. So, what Jesus was saying here, how you speak intentionally really does matter. It really matters. You got to be intentional with your speech. You got to be intentional with your speech. You got to speak with faith. You got to speak directly with power. You got to speak directly with strength. You got to speak because uh, it is so vital to understand that everything we do is a conductor with the intentionality of how we live. Okay. So we've got to be careful. Here's number next. You've got to be intentional on how you treat others. You've got to be intentional on how you treat others. Treating others right really does matter. So I want to encourage you, and I want to tell you that, treat people with kindness. Treat people, and I know that this word gets tossed around really easy in this generation. Guys, people are human beings, okay? They're human. They're God's created human being. Now, here's the deal. Where we get this, where we get this, where we get this kind of mixed up, where we get this kind of jacked up, I think, is the difference between accepting someone's lifestyle through tolerance and treating them bad for it. Okay. You have to be intolerant of sin. However, you still can be kind to the sinner. Okay. I want you to catch when I say that. You can be kind to the sinner and still be intolerant of their lifestyle. That's a huge key. That's a huge thought process. Okay. You can be intolerant of how you about their lifestyle, about their sin. You can still be kind to them and show them love. So you got to be intentional on how you treat others. Okay. Now listen to me. This is really important. You got to be intentional on what you expose yourself to. Okay. What you expose yourself to, okay, creates what you think on. Okay. What you expose yourself to, uh, it, 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 um, it determines what you think on. Okay. You've got to think on the right things. Philippians 4 teaches us that. Whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of a good report, think on these things. So here's what you have to understand. You are a son and a daughter of God. So you've got to think right. And when you think right, you live right. When you live right, it just goes better. So you've got to be intentional on what you expose yourself to. Okay. And then lastly, this morning, I want to give you is you've got to be intentional when it comes to self control. You've got to be intentional when it comes to self control. Okay. So I understand while life can get busy, why life can get frustrating, while life can get, uh, bombarded, you've got to be controlled enough to be disciplined enough. Okay. You've got to be controlled enough to be disciplined enough. This is vitally important in this last hour. We've got to be disciplined in our lives. We've got to be disciplined in every aspect of our lives. We've got to have self-control. So you got to be intentional when it comes to that. So I love you guys. I honor you. I appreciate you. Missed you this Monday and Tuesday. But I love you guys. I honor you. I appreciate you. And I love you very much. And with that, you guys be blessed. Share the show. Let everybody know that we're watching, we're keeping, we're loving, we're praying, we're believing you guys. But be intentional with your living. And we love you guys. We appreciate you. And I hope I'll be able to do a show tomorrow. I might even just pull over and do it. But anyway, I love you guys. I honor you. I appreciate you. And I miss you. And you guys be blessed. And I'll see you soon.